Their Majesties Queen Kapiolani and Princess Liliuokalani's 1887 journey to London to attend Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee. The royal party's first stop was in San Francisco. They headed across America to Washington, D.C. to be hosted at a formal state dinner with the American president and his wife. The story of the historic meeting made headlines around the world. They sailed on the steamship the City of Rome to Boston. The Boston Globe instructed Bostonians in the proper form of Hawaiian greeting, aloha.
A public reception for the royal party was scheduled at Boston's Mechanics Hall with 7,000 invitations issued. Bostonians were not above gate crashing, as more than 12,000 showed up. They set sail from Boston on the long journey to England. Upon landing in London, they were greeted by representatives of the British Royals and government, along with the 100 men from the 20th Brigade of the Lancashire Fusiliers and the regiment's band.
Queen Victoria greeted Queen Kapiolani with a kiss on each cheek.
On the eve of the Golden Jubilee, the Hawaiian royal party were entertained at a state dinner. A slight hitch occurred. While awaiting dinner, Kapiolani noticed that all the men and women were standing, so thinking that standing was the correct procedure, Kapiolani did not take a seat. The Grand Duchess whispered to Liliuokalani, "Why does not the Queen sit down, so that we all be seated?" Liliuokalani dropped a hint to Kapiolani and sat down. It seems that Kapiolani as Queen was of a higher royal degree than all the others at the dinner.
Both Queen Victoria and Queen Kapiolani were loved and respected by their people, a moment in time when compassionate women ruled the world.
Queen Kapiolani and Princess Liliuokalani were honored guests at gala events like the Royal Garden Party at Buckingham Palace. Here they are with other royals, for a photo op.
Queen Kapiolani and Princess Liliuokalani represented the Hawaiian kingdom in royal fashion. These are some of the intricate royal dresses created and proudly worn at Buckingham Palace during the festivities.
Meanwhile, trouble was brewing back in the Hawaiian Islands by a very small handful of white supremacists, men without honor. They were taking advantage of the pervasive racism that was happening in the United States.
As honored guests, Queen Victoria, Queen Kapiolani and Princess Liliuokalani were treated throughout their time in England as royals of the highest degree, equals to the Queen of England herself. Two of the Hawaiian Kingdom's most respected leaders and heirs to the throne were named in honor of her, Princess Victoria Kamamalu, and Princess Kapiolani, who was Queen Victoria's goddaughter. During the royal festivities, Queen Kapiolani and Princess Liliuokalani were included all of the pomp and circumstances. Each would later describe what an amazing and wonderful journey it was.
Her Majesty the Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and His Majesty the King of the French, taking into consideration the existence in the Sandwich Islands, Hawaiian Islands, of a government capable of providing for the regularity of its relations with foreign nations, have thought it right to engage, reciprocally, to consider the Sandwich Islands as an independent state, and never to take possession, neither directly or under the title of protectorate, or under any other form, of any part of the territory of which they are composed.
Aloha World Ohana. After the wildfires on Maui, we are starting a series of the real evolution of the Hawaiian people, what has been hidden right beneath the sand for over 130 years. We evolved into one of the most respected neutral peaceful nations in the world by 1893. Since that time, Hawaiians have been treated as wards of government, incapable of governing themselves. What happened on the island of Maui is just one more bad example how corrupt and inept government is in the Hawaiian Islands. Please join us, subscribe to our YouTube channel The Liliuokalani, and like our Facebook page, the Hawaiian Law Foundation.
And remember why this work is so important in these troubled times. The world will turn to Hawaii as they search for world peace, because Hawaii has the key, and the key is aloha. Please join us in this endeavor.